we can talk about now about um, about buses. We have Transmetro, and Transmetro is the fastest transit bus system that operates in Barranquilla since April 7, 2010. It consists of articulate buses that travel through the exclusive lines of the main avenues of the city with fixed stops, and that has an objective to improve the mobility of the population that current in the city. So, Transmetro, these massive means of transport, have been characterized by giving citizens the opportunity to move to one place to another, so in an easy way and fast and comfortable form. This integrated transport system has made cities such as ours, in which there is a low tolerance towards others, learn to respect the shift, care for common spaces, and help those we need to be quiet. Um, Taking into account the behavior that persons have when they take this public transportation is not good, because here in Barranquilla, the people when entering the bus don't respect the people in front of them line, hit or push to get their best place. Likewise, it can be evidence that the Barranquilla society in Barranquilla is not committed to comply with the norms or rules that society have been stipulated for this good functioning. So we have that many times we don't have that correct use of the public transportation. We affect the society in Barranquilla with many faults of respect. So in other way, we can also say that the people who take this means of transportation are people with a low or medium society economic level, demonstrating that the difference of power between society were the less powerful members of a culture. These people are what faces day to day to situations that present this type of transport. On the other hand, it can also be said that people who take this means of transportation are people with a low or medium socioeconomic level, demonstrating the difference of power between society, where the less powerful member of a culture are what faces day to day to that situation that present this type of transport. I mean, in conclusion, the lower and medium class are the persons that takes this public transportation, in this case the buses or Transmetro.
My name is Ivana Villalobos and I'm going to talk about Transmetro. Transmetro is the company that provides us a public transportation service. To use Transmetro, you have to buy a card in the Transmetro bus station, or if you have a Bancolombia or Banco de Bogota account, you can use your bank account card to use this service. To use Transmetro, you can go in any clothes that you want to wear, because this was the purpose of this public transportation system, that it was for every single person in every single social class. And the ones who have to wear a uniform are the drivers who works for the company. In something interesting about Transmetro is that in those buses are specific places with different colors. This color is blue, and those seats are for people who has specific conditions. Those conditions are like pregnant women, parents with their children, people from the third age, or people who has physical limitations. This is something really interesting because in these kind of rules, it's where we can see that some rules increase the values and the respect in the culture. And we can see different categories of cultures, like multi-active. They are the people that they are always talking and talking too loud. They are relaxed. Mostly the school children and university students. Linear active people are the people who were really stressed because they are failing their appointments or they are late. And relative culture people would be like the drivers because they have to be focused and quiet because they have to pay attention in the ride, and they cannot talk because of the rule of the company.
Hello, my name is Camila and today I'm talking about the taxi. One of the most common and used form of transportation in Barranquilla is the taxi. There are three ways of using this form of transportation. The first is by calling any of the many taxi stations located in Barranquilla, like hash 386 and hash 322. Also, there are apps like Tapsi, Easy Taxi, and 322 Satelital, which can be downloaded from the Google Play Store or App Store in your iPhone. And the last way is by standing on an avenue and signaling anyone that passes to stop. This last form I do not recommend because it's very insecure. This taxi service can be used in Barranquilla and from Barranquilla to the other places of the Atlántico department. In Barranquilla there are many reasons to use the taxi. For example, to go from your home to your job and just to relax for being in traffic due to the peak hours. People who wake up early and need to arrive early to work or the school or the university belongs to the linear active group because it's very important your punctuality is demanding for them. Therefore, are more organized with their time and with their daily lives. The opposite are those people who are not in a hurry and decide to take a collective, which is a taxi that goes in one particular route and drops people off along the way. These people who are more relaxed with their time are multi-active people. This, however, has a cost of time and money. People who are linear active take a taxi because it's fast and less time consuming. The taxi rate or trip in Barranquilla starts at 6,000 pesos. And depending on the distance and time you use this transportation, it can increase. Middle class and upper class in Barranquilla are usually more likely to use a taxi than a person of a lower social class on a daily basis. In conclusion, taxi is an essential part of every day in the life in Barranquilla.
Uber is a digital platform that permits a connection between drivers who offer a mobility service and people who need it. This platform arrived to Barranquilla in 2015 and caused a huge change on society and the way we use transportation nowadays. The first thing to highlight is that it is an app for smartphones, which makes it easier for users. Drivers are very kind and respectful with their clients, and they are common people just like you and me. They can be businessmen and women, students, housewives, and whoever wants to earn some extra money during their free time. Uber has two options, UberX with normal cars and Uber Black with luxurious cars. Users decide which one they want depending on their situation and how much they can spend on it. The arrival of this platform caused a revolution because of the work decrease for taxi drivers. Uber has taken a lot of people with them who are not interested in using taxis anymore. This provoked anger on taxi drivers who now hunt Uber drivers and fire their cars when they finally get them. The police also follow Uber drivers because this is something that is categorized as illegal in our country, Colombia, but people still use them and try to find a way to make them become legal because of the security that they find in Uber drivers.